Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. I am here at home, but I'm getting ready to head over to the shop. I haven't been in a couple of weeks, so I need to head over there. I'm taking some of our fall decorations that I've been using for the past couple of years that we want to incorporate somehow into our decoration, even though I'm trying to minimize clutter and just the amount of decorations that we have at the shop. Now that Dalia's there, she wants to get a more clean, minimalistic feel to the shop, which is going to be hard for me because I tend to over decorate. And so we're going to see what that's going to look like. I do have a few wholesale orders that I want to get out today. I have to go deliver one to one of our shops here in downtown, so that is my number one priority today. And then we'll get to talking a little bit more about how things are going in the business now that we are full blast into fall season. I haven't officially released my fall collection yet because I still need a few more products. I'm waiting on some body creams and some lotions that I need to create, so I might bring you along this vlog and we'll finish up with releasing all of that product, and I'll show you what that looks like. So this might be like a week in the life or a few days in the life of Sweet Hope, so we'll see how that goes. But it's been a while, so I just wanted to update you with what is going on in the business. I just printed a bunch of labels that we need for those orders, and we're going to go ahead and pack up the car and head over to the shop. And I'm going to get wholesale orders ready first before we even try to decorate. So hopefully things all go according to plan. And as always, it is a pleasure sharing my days with you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and stay tuned for the rest of this video. So I made it to the shop finally, and it's been busy, which is good. It's just such a small shop that I can't be in there working with Dalia behind the counter and then customers inside. It's too cramped. So I just like to step outside while people do their shopping. So I haven't been able to start on packaging those wholesale orders. Also, I realized I completely forgot to bring the box of fall decorations. So that is annoying, but it's kind of a little bit of a blessing in disguise. Sorry about the noise, guys. I'm outside right now, and it is a little bit loud, but it is a blessing in disguise because I don't even think I'm going to have time to do that today. So Dalia's going to be in the shop again tomorrow, so I think we're going to come in tomorrow and try to tackle our fall decoration and fall product. So if I get back home today at a decent time, I might be able to finish my master batch of lotion and a master batch of body cream, which is what I'm missing to finish our fall lineup, which is not going to be very big, but at least it'll be something to show customers in terms of fall seasonal products. So yeah, I think that's going to be the plan for right now. I am going to go deliver the product to the other business here in downtown Livermore that ordered some wholesale soap and car diffusers. So I'm going to prepare that first. And then I think we'll walk through downtown. I'm just going to walk. The box that I'm taking is not that big and it's not that heavy. I might be able to hold the DJI and walk to show you guys a little bit of downtown at the same time, because I know I've been saying that I'm going to do that and I haven't done it. Guys, in all reality, it's kind of a little bit embarrassing to vlog in public. So I'm still kind of a little bit intimidated by vlogging in public. So I might just record with the DJI and then do some sort of voiceover, because I just feel weird talking into the camera when I'm walking and people are watching. So anyway, it's a beautiful day, and it's a beautiful day here in downtown Livermore. It's nice to see people coming in and out of the store finally. The outside of our shop is not completely blocked by construction or cones or signs or anything like that, which is always wonderful. So I'm happy they're making progress on that construction, and I'll show you guys today when we walk over there what that is looking like. But it is finally looking like things are picking up and things are getting better here at the shop. So I am excited for what is to come. And all right, let's get this order packaged and let's walk over and deliver to our neighbors here in downtown Livermore. At our little downtown, and this is kind of the main cross street, the corner of Livermore and then 1st Street, and my shop is down that way. But it's such a lovely downtown and it's such a beautiful day, so I hope you enjoyed this quick look at Livermore downtown. If you've never been here, you must come. It is a great place. There's so many places to eat, a bunch of wineries that you can visit, and of course our lovely downtown with all its cute little shops and boutiques. We're here for you, so come on down whenever you're in the East Bay area. All right, guys, we're finishing up these wholesale orders here on the table, but I want to show you what people are ordering. I am so proud of my Western collection. I've told you guys before that I released this collection in May of 2024, and it is now September 2025, and it is just now starting to gain traction, especially with my wholesale boutique customers. So I want to show you, this is my Western display in the store, but people are buying the perfume. So this is our Livermore Western inspired perfume, and I have 2 versions, the Rodeo Rebel, and then also have ordered for the Western Lace, which is the more feminine version or less muscular version of these 2. This is a little bit more airy. It's a little more lavender, more cotton, linen, fresh type of scent. It's really nice. So we're also starting to gain traction with our face tallow moisturizer. My version of my tallow moisturizer is lighter, and it's going to penetrate and it's going to sink deep into the skin, and it's not going to clog anyone's pores. So I love that people are loving this, and now it's starting to gain traction with my wholesale customers. So I'm really proud of this Western Livermore inspired collection. I've talked about it before. This is really awesome that I get to share this that I make here in Livermore, California, in the East Bay area, and it's going out to different parts of the country, to other boutiques. I just feel so proud of that. So we're putting the orders together, and guess what? I totally forgot to bring the boxes. So I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna take the product that's already been packaged, put it back in my car, take it back home, and then just put it in boxes at home. We'll see. There's just so many things racing through my head. But for now, we delivered the order to our local shop here in downtown Livermore. And now we're packaging 2 orders that are going out to 2 different states, to 2 different boutiques. It's their first time ordering from us, so I'm super excited to get them their order. Okay, so it is the next day and I am in my studio because we're gonna box up those 2 wholesale orders that I did not get to do yesterday. So let's get that done. And after I'm done packaging that up, we're gonna go straight to UPS, drop them off, drop off some soap at the shop, and then come back here. Hopefully we'll make those lotions and body creams master batched, and that'll be it, because I have plans for the rest of the weekend, Friday and Saturday. So hopefully that is enough time for us to get these things done. I also want to not forget to take the box of fall decorations, and even if I'm not able to do anything myself, I can leave it at the shop for Dalia, and then Natalie will be in there on Saturday, and between the both of them they can kind of start taking out the little pumpkins and all the little decorations that I have and spread them out throughout the shop and see how that ends up looking. For sure, I want to have everything out by next weekend. I have a pop-up coming up the last Saturday of September. So I am going to be working on production Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to be able to have enough product to take with me on Saturday. But I also want to have the fall release for the store on that day, online and in the store. So I think that's the plan. Anyway, let's get started with the boxing up of these orders, and then we're gonna head over to UPS and drop them off, and then we'll run to the store, drop some things off there, and then we'll come right back to the studio. Hopefully, that's the plan. All right, I need to put some peanuts in here, so just to make sure, because the box is going to be a little big for this order. So I just need to make sure that I have enough stuffing in here. If there's one thing I've learned about shipping orders, is it's important for them to have enough cushion all the way around and everything to fit nice and cozy in the box. When there's too much room for things to move around, that is when you run into problems. So I am running low on my peanuts. I need a reorder from theboxery.com. These are biodegradable, and I am loving them ever since I incorporated them into my wholesale shipping. It just makes it so much easier. It just makes everything so much neater and clean. So this order has some cashmere body mist, tallow body butter, the Western lace version, and then some tallow lip balms, some Western lace perfume, and then these are the muslin bags that go with the perfumes. I just put them in a separate little bag, and then I let them know what it is. This is one of the testers for the perfume, and then she also ordered some Beach Babe rollers. I'm excited for this order because it's their first time ordering from us, and because they're gonna get a nice variety of the different fragrances that I offer. And honestly, all of these are best sellers, so I think they're gonna do really, really well in their boutique. And obviously the packing slip from Faire is in here. I add, again, this is a first time wholesale order, a thank you card that I personally write a note in, just one of our postcards. This is another one. And then this is like a tent card that they can fold up and put next to our product. And it has the same information that's on the postcards is on this tent card, which is really cool. I had these made for my wholesale customers. And I also send a little bit of my soap care cards whenever they order any of my soap with their orders. So, all right, so this looks like it's nice and snuggly. There's some areas here that are a little wiggly, so we're gonna go ahead and put some peanuts in here so that things are not knocking around in here. So I don't have enough peanuts. I wanna leave a few of them for my next box. So in order to fill this up to the top, I'm just gonna put together some craft paper, squish it here on top, and then we'll be ready to close this guy up. All right, there it is. So in case you guys are wondering, I get my branded packing tape from Sticker Mule, and I love it because it's very sturdy. I just need to put one piece of tape on either side, and that is enough to hold this box together. I love my tape, and I love that it's going to be branded, so they're going to know exactly where this box comes from. And I also add some fragile stickers, and I used to print them, but I just decided to order a roll from Amazon. So now I just have a roll ready to go, and I love to put these stickers all over my box, all over the place. There we go. And let's get started on the next order. This is also a first time wholesale order. So they also got my body mist in all 3 scents that I offer. So next they ordered some of my Western Lace tallow soap and the Rodeo Rebel tallow soap. She pretty much ordered from the Western collection. She did Rodeo Rebel and Western Lace in the large bottles, and then also Western Lace in the small bottles. And she also did the tallow face cream, so the face moisturizer. And lastly, we have the testers for the perfumes. You have the option to order the tester on Faire, which is nice. And then these are the bags for packaging the perfume. Again, our packing slip from Faire. And the same thing, we have some soap care cards. I have my normal postcard that goes in every order. And then I have my retailer postcards, and this is a table tent. Since this is the first order, I'm giving them that, and then also a handwritten thank you card.
Brighter days are on their way. Forever's how long they'll stay. Brighter days are on their way. Chasing sunsets in the sky, won't let these moments pass us by. Take my hand, don't be afraid. The brighter days are on their way.
Okay guys, so I am working up a sweat. It is 12:40 and it is 76 degrees here in Livermore right now. I think the high is going to be like 80, 85. What did I literally just checked and I already forgot. Let's see. 80. Yeah, so 80 degrees is the high, which is not too hot. 76 shouldn't be too hot, but I'm like sweating like crazy. So I just dropped off the UPS packages and I got thirsty, so we stopped for my favorite Thai iced tea. Mine has no boba because I cannot do boba. I don't know why, but I just can't. The texture, I can't do it. But my daughter Dalia, she wants boba on hers, so I got her a Thai iced tea with boba. Do you guys like boba? Let me know. I don't. I have to have my teas without any boba. So, oh my goodness. I love Thai iced tea. It's not too sweet either, which is nice. I can't do anything that is too sweet. Coffee is too sweet. You know, any drink that's overly sweet is just not good. But this is not bad. It's a good balance. So refreshing. Okay, so we're finally done with our wholesale orders. They are out. And I'm so excited because anytime there is a new boutique that is opening their doors for Sweet Hope Naturals, it just makes me so happy. It's a beautiful day here in Northern California. I cannot complain. Let's head over to our downtown. By the way, downtown is just super cute. I'm going to have to show you more of downtown on another day. Maybe get up super early when people are not out there yet so I can actually talk to the camera and not be too embarrassed to vlog in public. But yeah, it's super cute downtown. So hopefully you guys got to see a little bit of that. And we're going to head back to the shop right now. I'm not sure. I don't think I'm going to spend any time. I think I'm just going to drop the things off for Dalia, give her some instructions, and then head back home so I can get these lotions done. Please, I have to, because if not, I'm leaving tonight and I won't be back until tomorrow evening. And then Sunday is church. So yeah, it's kind of my last chance to get it done before the weekend kind of starts officially for me. So, all right, let's go. Okay, I made it back to the workshop. I have the fan on behind me, this one up here, and it's really loud, so I'm sorry if you can hear that. But it's really hot in here. I need my fan going. So I was just chatting with a customer who needs favors by next week. I wasn't sure if she was going to order a couple weeks ago when we were chatting. So it turns out she does want them. So now I'm like, oh gosh, okay, that's another thing that I need to do. But I'm going to do melt and pour for those favors. So it's going to be fine. I just need to order some more of my melt and pour base. I usually like the mango butter base, or sometimes I'll do the goat milk base on the melt and pours. And I enjoy melt and pour lately. I've been having so much fun decorating. The last favors I did came out so cute. I did a like marble swirl with like a white base and then clear base with like earthy like brown shimmery, because I put mica in it, so it's a little bit shimmery, like a little swirl in there with a clear melt and pour base. They turned out so cute. So I am going to do the same with these. She wants pink, so we're going to do a white base and then a clear base for the pink. It just helps to make it look like marbly, like a marbly kind of swirl and finish when you're done with the soaps. I don't know if I have a sample of those here. I think I gave them away, the leftovers that I had. They came out really cute. But yeah, whenever I get a chance to have some fun with melt and pour, I love doing that. I think I'm going to do some for fall as well, because I want to do some extra like just little hand soaps with little molds for fall. I have these acorn leaves. This is another acorn and leaves. I think I'm going to do a sandalwood patchouli scent on that one. All right, guys, I'm going to make lotion. I'm going to make a big batch of lotion. And then if I have time, I will also start on the body cream. All right, so the lotion is done. I need it to come to temperature, cool down a little bit so that I can add my vitamin E and my preservative and give it one last mix. And then this will just be left alone to cool down, and then it's ready whenever I need to batch out different scents. So this will be ready for me on Monday to start making some fall scented lotion. And we're going to leave this off to the side. So while that is cooling down, we're going to go ahead and get started on the body cream. Same exact process, just different ingredients. We're going to use mango butter and shea butter for my body butter, and then we'll add the emulsifying wax, stearic acid, and all that good stuff to our hot water and make some body buttercream. So definitely for me, the less fun part of making body creams or body lotions is definitely just the temperature, the waiting around for things to heat up and melt, and then again get to the right temperature. We want to make sure that our oils and our water are very similar in temperature before we mix them together. Otherwise we break emulsions, and that has happened to me before. So now I know that I really do need to concentrate and take my time. So I did the first batch, and this is the second one. I have tried to simultaneously work with two at the same time, and it just hasn't worked for me because it's just too much trying to take care of a couple batches at the same time, and then I forget, oh my gosh, the other batch is already cool and I'm working on the other one, and I should have already added my preservative. And then what happens is you add the preservative and it's not within the temperature range that your preservative needs to be in, and then that's when emulsions go bad. So I need to take my time, and so I know that when I'm making lotions and creams, that's just the way it's going to be. So this is still not melting down. We need to get it up a little bit more in temperature. I always take my time because I don't want to burn my butters. We don't want to do that. So this is great. This is like 120. I still need it to get a little hotter so it could completely melt all of the stearic acid. And then my water is coming to temperature really, really nicely. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the water because that is ready to go. And as soon as this comes out, we're going to be able to mix it all, and we'll be almost done. Okay guys, we're finally ready. Let's go ahead and do the final mix. Well, not the final mix, the initial mix. We're going to go ahead and mix our oils with our liquids in here. So, all right. And now we're going to let it cool down again, just like we did with the other one, before we add the preservative and the vitamin E. So I will not bring you back for that. We're pretty much done because I don't know how long this is going to take to cool down. So we're basically done, you guys. Thank you so much for sticking around with me today while we work together. So I got flowers for my husband today because it's our anniversary. Today it's 27 years. So I have to go upstairs and get ready to go and celebrate. We're going to go out for the weekend. So it's going to be nice to just spend some time together and celebrate our anniversary. So yeah, he just surprised me with flowers, which is really nice. But we're all done. So yeah, it's been great. All right, guys, so we're all done with the lotion and the body cream. All I need to do is just let it cool down. So I'm just going to let it sit over the weekend, and I'll come back to it either Sunday night or Monday so we can start making some of those fall scents in the body cream and also in the lotion. So got it all done, so that's all good. But before I close this all out, a lot of you have asked me questions about my stick blender. I love my stick blender. I actually dropped this thing not too long after I bought it, and I lost the little cap that goes on here where you like twist it for the power settings on here. And yeah, it fell off. And I have no idea what happened to it. I don't think I ever found it. So it still works. And I just don't mess with this at all. I have two buttons here. One is like a slower button and this one's like really fast. I could probably mess with this with some tool to make it the power settings go up or down, but either way it just works fine for me, and I've had it for a few years now. This is a chef built brand, and I bought it, hope you guys can see that, I bought it on Amazon a few years ago, but it's no longer, or this brand is no longer available. So what I have done is I have found others that are similar to this one with the same like power or wattage, whatever, like the watts and the power of this one, because this one is like bigger than a normal size one, but it's smaller than the other huge commercial ones. So this is perfect because I don't need another heavy thing to be messing with my arms and all that. Like, this is just perfect, and the shaft is like 9 inches long, which is perfect for my batches for now. It's like a nice height. I love it. So I have linked a few that are very, very much the same like as this one. If you guys are interested, I will link it in the description box below, but also if you just go to any of my videos in my Amazon store, all of the equipment that I use is linked in my Amazon store. So you'll be able to get something very similar to this if you're looking to upgrade from, especially because you need a longer shaft when you're working with bigger batches of stuff, right? So what was happening with my older one is the soap was getting into this part, and that's not good. It's going to mess up your blender. So this is a great one. It's in the description box below. And then my scale, this is my new scale that I've been using lately. Since we're making bigger batches, I needed something that would be able to weigh, larger quantities. So this one's great also on Amazon, and I will link it in the description box below if any of you are interested in that. But yeah, I think that's it. It's been a successful day, and I enjoyed sharing the day with you. It's getting hectic. It's fall, and things are moving along quickly. And just during the space of making this vlog, not only did I get a custom order for some favors, I also got a huge wholesale order that just came in. So talk about chaotic. Talk about it starting to move. This is great news. I'm going to be really busy for the next couple of weeks, which is awesome. So I'm really excited for what's coming, and I'm glad that I have help now. So it is going to be easier to navigate through the busy season. So let me know how your busy season is going, and what are your plans for the holidays in terms of business. I'm thinking up some gift boxes and little gift sets that are going to work well for the holidays. So it's always good to get a little bit ahead in planning all of these things, because I don't like to repeat the same thing from last year. I will if it worked and if it's something that sells really, really well. But sometimes I'm just trying new things and seeing how they go and how you people receive them. So I'm thinking of some new little gift sets that I want to put together. And then I also have that new product that I'll be releasing soon that I'm really excited about. So a lot going on here, but we've got it all under control. I love sharing my days with you guys. Thank you so much for joining me on another vlog, and we'll see you again really, really soon. Bye.